To keep your mind busy while you wait for the start of the new season, we thought we'd give you a taste of where current and former Formula 1 drivers spend their time when they're not on the grid. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to take a look inside the homes of our beloved F1 drivers. Most drivers on the grid are quite private about their personal lives, choosing to focus on what they do best, driving an F1 car. It's hard to keep secrets when you're a world-famous driver, so here's a rundown of F1 stars and the fabulous homes they live in. Sebastian Vettel's remote Swiss farmhouse. Look, we all know that four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel is probably one of the most private figures in motorsports. The driver is not a fan of social media, and he keeps his personal life away from the prying eyes of the press. Vettel would rather send handwritten letters to fans or work on his vintage motorcycles than scroll endlessly on Facebook or Instagram. So it's not easy to know where and how he lives, but we do know a few things about Sebastian Vettel's home. We know that the four-time Weltmeister, responsible for iconic statements like Grazie ragazzi, has a modest $7 million farmhouse in the Swiss canton of Thurgau. We say modest because it's a little less in-your-face glam than the other properties on our list, but don't be fooled, it's still a lot more glamorous than what most people can afford. It's also reportedly not the German driver's only property in the area. Unfortunately, we don't know much more about these properties, and chances are we won't discover more juicy details anytime soon. Daniel Ricciardo's swanky Los Angeles mansion. Our favorite, we might even say the only funny man on the grid, Daniel Ricciardo, is as outdoorsy as it gets. He is Australian, so his favorite pastimes include surfing, laying on the beach, playing basketball, hiking, biking, working out in the hot Australian sun, and delighting us with a perfect smile on the cover of magazines. But the happy driver also loves California, and he spends a lot of time in San Diego and Los Angeles. Ricciardo first moved to LA in 2014, and he bought his first home there in 2018 for reportedly $13 million. His bachelor pad is in the Beverly Hills Post Office neighborhood, which means his zip code is none other than 90210. Originally built in the 1960s, Daniel Ricciardo's home has 5 bedrooms, a 2-car garage, stunning views of the Pacific Ocean, a pool, a spa, and a huge terrace perfect for entertaining guests with his shoey skills. An added bonus, the prime location in Beverly Hills means Ricciardo's neighbors include such A-listers as John Legend, Nicole Kidman, Jason Statham, and Jennifer Lawrence. Lewis Hamilton's glamorous penthouse in Manhattan. We know you're probably tired of seeing Sir Lewis Hamilton's face all over the news year after year, season after season. Now, Lewis Hamilton is one of the most successful athletes of all time with a net worth estimated at more than $250 million, so he has many properties around the world. He owns a 4-story mansion in West London, as well as a glitzy apartment in Geneva, a huge apartment in Monaco, and a multi-million-dollar penthouse in Manhattan at 70 Vestry Street. Lewis bought the uber-stylish penthouse for $40.7 million in 2019, around the same time he put another Manhattan property up for sale. Hamilton previously owned an 8,900 square foot, 3-story penthouse at 443 Greenwich Street, and oddly enough, he never lived there. He did have some very posh neighbors, including Meg Ryan and Bella Hadid. In 2021, the F1 star sold his stunning Tribeca penthouse for a whopping $49.5 million. Lewis Hamilton's new Manhattan home is even more luxurious than his former Tribeca penthouse. 70 Vestry Street is another celebrity haven. Hamilton's neighbors include former supermodel Gisele Bündchen and her husband, football legend Tom Brady. 70 Vestry Street offers stunning views of the Hudson River and unparalleled privacy. Exactly what prominent figures like Lewis Hamilton are looking for. The building has private parking and a gated courtyard, and more than 12,000 square feet of high-end amenities. We don't know much about Lewis Hamilton's Manhattan home, but we do know that 70 Vestry Street offers homes ranging from 1,900 to more than 7,000 square feet, and contain between 2 and 7 bedrooms. Many of the homes have libraries, fireplaces, and even terraces overlooking the river. These are amenities worthy of a 7-time Formula 1 champion, we think. Max Verstappen. You've probably noticed that the Dutch top driver no longer lives in the Netherlands, but in posh Monaco. But what does Max Verstappen's house actually look like? Max Verstappen's luxury home is located in the extremely expensive Fontvieille district, where the Dutchman has a breathtaking view of the sea. The heliport is also within walking distance, putting him on the nice plane within 7 minutes. A Rolls-Royce garage is around the corner. The interior of Max's home is taken care of by his mother Sophie, who also occasionally cooks some goodies for him. Then, I don't have to call room service for once, Max says in an interview. Max does not miss the Netherlands at all. He tells Formula One magazine, "The temperature here is always nice. You can enjoy going into the mountains to train on the bike, something I like to do." Max's rental agent would not say what the Dutchman pays for that beauty, but count on not being entitled to rent allowance. "Another apartment of 180 square meters in a lesser place I sold this week for 16 million euros, said the rental agent. Did you like the video? Be sure to subscribe to our channel for lots more juicy F1 news.